pag kinonsider mo yung rules of court at kinonsider mo yung impeachment judges as the same as a judge of the RTC, MTC, pwede talaga mag-remand. I will give you one example. Pag nag-file ng information in a criminal case sa korte, kasi dati kasi pag merong probable cause, the fiscal will file information sa korte. Pero ngayon binago na ng DOJ, pag merong reasonable certainty of conviction, ipapile yan sa korte. Ngayon, kahit na nakapile na sa korte, yung korte, pwedeng, meron siyang duty or authority to determine kung may probable cause. Pag meron, mag-i-issue ng warrant yan. Pag wala, i-dismiss tong kaso. Pero in case of doubt, kung meron o wala, pwede niya ibalik sa fiscal to submit additional evidence to determine para ma-back upan yung theory ng fiscal na merong reasonable certainty of conviction o may probable cause. So, ayun yung second view. Pwede naman ibalik.
May mga ano din nagpahayag na mga legal expert na dapat daw ang nagpe-preside nitong impeachment sa pangalawang pangulo ay ang Chief Justice. Pero huling nagkaroon po ng impeachment ng Chief Justice ang nanguna ay way back noong si President Erap ang isinalang po sa impeachment. Ano po ang pananaw niyo po dito at itong Article 11 ng Konstitusyon, ano ba ang nakasaad dito? Malinaw po ba na dapat ang manguna ay ang Supreme Court Chief Justice ang mag-preside?
Kasi since na judge ako, so hindi ako pwedeng maglagay yung opinion ko, pero pwede ko ipresenta yung dalawang view. So actually nagkaroon ng dalawang view diyan eh. At yung first view is that dapat yung Chief Justice ng Supreme Court ang magpi-preside. Bakit? Kasi nakalagay po dun sa dun sa Article 7 ng Constitution na yung Vice President shall be removed in the same manner as that of the President. So yung manner of removing the Vice President is the same as the manner of removing the President under the Constitution. Now, pag kinorelate mo yung Article 7 sa Article 11, Section 3 of the Constitution. So ang nakalagay po kasi doon is that if in case the person being tried is the President, the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court shall preside. So pag kinonect mo yung Article 7 sa Article 11 of the Constitution. So, since yung manner of removing the President is to an impeachment trial presided by yung Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. So, dapat yung manner of removing the Vice President is also through an impeachment proceedings where the trial is presided by the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. So, yung po yung first view. Pero meron pong second view kasi meron pong basic rule na pag ina-interpret mo yung Constitution, although hindi po to absolute pag ina-interpret mo yung Constitution, i-consider mo yung deliberation ng framers ng 1987 Constitution. Ayun po yung members ng Constitutional Commission. So, pag binasa mo yung deliberation, merong statement doon si Commissioner si Monsod. So ang sinasabi niya na magiging presiding officer lang ang Chief Justice of the Supreme Court pag ang tinatry yung presidente. So in all other cases, such as kung ang tinatry yung Vice President, yung Ombudsman o members ng Constitutional Commission, members ng Supreme Court, in all other cases, the presiding officer yung Senate President. Second, siguro taking into consideration the deliberation of the framers of the Constitution, nag-issue po ng resolution number 39 ang Senate, no? Actually itong resolution number 39, this is an old resolution. This is the yung Senate Rules on Impeachment Proceedings. Pero yung nakaraan lang, yung at that time na nag-oath yung mga yung mga senators as impeachment judges. So nagsalita si Senator Escudero so that ina-adapt yung Senate Resolution number 39 at walang nag-object. So under Senate Resolution 39, so consider yung deliberation sa yung framers ng Constitution, nakalagay doon that pwede lang mag-preside ang Chief Justice in a case where the president is being tried. In all other cases such as yung Vice President, so yung Senate President ang magiging presiding officer. So ang problema kasi is that andun po yung resolution Siyempre ang Senate will follow the resolution. Now, kung gustong sundin yung first view o kung sino ba ang mangingibabaw, first view o second view, ang problema kasi may resolution, may Senate resolution. So they have to file a motion to replace the Senate President as the presiding officer. Tapos magbobotohan yan. Kumbaga, as of this moment, that is the existing resolution. So yun ang sinusunod nila. And that is the reason why hindi nila pinatawag si Chief Justice to be the presiding officer in this Senate proceeding or trial.
Opo.
Yun.
Opo. Dito po tayo kasi nag-convene na po itong Senate Impeachment Court. Ano po yung pananaw nyo naman po ukol dito sa tinatawag na pag-remand doon sa articles of impeachment? Saklaw din po ba ito sa kapangyarihan ng isang korte na ibalik para magkaroon ng klarifikasyon? Pwede ba nilang gawin ito? Diba? Kasi yung impeachment court, parang kagaya din yan ng mga regular court natin, yung functions nila. Tama po ba, Judge?
Oo, gagawin ko ulit na dalawang view kasi judge ako, baka mapagalitan tayo ng Supreme Court. So, pag dalawang view kasi lumalabas na academic siya. So walang problema hindi ako magkakaproblema sa Supreme Court. So, dalawa yung view niyan. In fact, actually yung first view mas marami. Mas maraming nagsasabi, mga professor ng UP at yung PhilConsa. So, ang sinasabi nila is that dapat hindi ni-demand. So, dalawa yung basis nila. So, number one, pag naisampa yung articles of impeachment, no? Yung articles of impeachment, Tagalogin na lang natin para madaling maintindihan nila. Reklamo yon, parang, alam ba, police, sinuntok ka, so irereklamo mo siya. So, ayun yung articles of impeachment. Ang nagrereklamo kasi, yung House of Representatives. Kasi ordinarily, pag sinuntok kayo ng police, yung sinuntok, yun na nagrereklamo. Pero sa impeachment kasi, ang nagrereklamo yung House of Representatives. So, once na nagreklamo yung House of Representatives by filing an articles of impeachment, basta nagkaroon na ng at least 1/3 votes, okay na yan. So, pwede na lang i-file yung reklamo. pag na-file na yung articles of impeachment o na-file na yung reklamo, ang nakalagay po sa Section 3 ng Articles 11 of the Constitution, nakalagay, trial by the Senate shall forthwith proceed. So go ka na. Kaya ang sinasabi ng mga constitutionalist, ba't mo niriman? Klaro sa Constitution na go ka na. Kasi trial shall forthwith proceed. Tsaka ang isa pang argumento nila is that hindi naman nakalagay sa Constitution na pwedeng iriman. Ang nakalagay, trial shall forthwith proceed. So that is the main argument ng mga constitutionalists. Pero may isang dito tayo sa second view, yung sinasabi ni Justice Ascuna. So he is a former justice of the Supreme Court and one of the framers of the 1987 Constitution, no? So sinabi niya ano yan, kumbaga yung unprecedented pero allowed yan, pero hindi niya in-explain kung bakit naging allowed siya. Pero magbibigay na lang ako ng backup dun sa second view. Pero hindi ako sa side kung first view o second view. So backup sa second view kasi sa Constitution kasi nakalagay po doon yung Article 11 Section 3 na yung Senate has the power to promulgate rules, no? So ayun, so nagkaroon ng resolution number 39. Sa resolution number 39, nakalagay po doon is that yung ina-adapt nila yung rules of court by way of supplement, no? Pwede mo siyang gamitin. Kasi pag kinonsider mo yung rules of court at kinonsider mo yung impeachment judges as the same as a judge of the RTC, MTC, pwede talaga mag-remand. I will give you one example. Pag nag-file ng information in a criminal case sa korte, kasi dati kasi, pag merong probable cause, the fiscal will file information sa korte. Pero ngayon, binago na ng DOJ, pag merong reasonable certainty of conviction, ipapile yan sa korte. Ngayon, kahit na nakapile na sa korte, yung korte, pwedeng, meron siyang duty or authority to determine kung may probable cause. Pag meron, mag-i-issue ng warrant yan. Pag wala, i-dismiss tong kaso. Pero in case of doubt, kung meron o wala, pwede niya ibalik sa fiscal to submit additional evidence to determine para ma-back upan yung theory ng fiscal na merong reasonable certainty of conviction o may probable cause. So, ayun yung second view. Pwede naman ibalik. Ang maganda naman kasi dito, although binalik nila, pero hindi nila sinuspend yung proceedings. So, nag-summon pa rin. So, ayun yung second view. Pero, ayun nga, hindi ko na sasabihin kung first view ako o second view ako.
Opo.
Parehas, maganda. Mapapansin nyo yung mga constitutionalist talagang talaga, medyo mabibigat na debate, opinion, analysis. Talagang mabigat tong nangyayari sa ating impeachment incident.